In terms of agreements, power, bias, sense of self. In this short little video, I'm going to be talking about the degrees of education. And what correlates with the degrees of education is the degree of consciousness, right? So you know how consciously aware somebody is, right, compared to how conscious somebody else is, right? So you can use this to realize who are people that are stuck in it and who are people that's stuck that can get out of it and that has more freedom and more flexibility to get around. All right, and this is useful when being in the real world. All right, there's 3 levels I'm going to emphasize in this short little video. Okay, the lower, the middle, and the higher. Lower is going to be people that are got their GED or graduated high school. The middle class would be people that went to college. They got their associates and their bachelors, right? And then higher class will be people that got their masters or are entrepreneurs or just people that learn on the daily just because they like to educate themselves. They're lifelong learners, right? Like I am, right? So this is how it's set up, right? And I'm gonna get to it right now. All right, starting with the lowest of the low, right? People that are living minimum wage, right? They have jobs. They're not careers, jobs. This is a terrible position to be in because this emphasizes a person, right? When you see a person that's working minimum wage, just know that this emphasizes that this person practice stuff without knowing what the stuff is derived in that they're practicing. That's the one thing you need to know about those type of people, right? So when you see a person working at minimum wage jobs, they're stuck in ideologies not of their own making. All right. Now, number 2, right? I gotta say, number 2 is probably they're worse off because they don't know what they're practicing either, but they're good at what they're practicing, even though they don't know that it's all semantics, right? Until they keep going and get to the end and realize, oh, this is just all mind games. But anyways, level 2, you're usually gonna see these people, right? They have careers. They graduated, right? They are doctors, physicians, doctors, school teachers, and things of that nature. But they're still stuck in it because they don't know that it's all semantics. All right, level 3. These are individuals that got their masters, and they have graduated to a higher level of doctrine. They're less out of it because they know everything is a philosophy, where it derives from.